All right, we're good. We're good to go. All right, so again today, Mo Monday. Again, we're going to be covering Tracer, and that is going on now. It's going to happen now. So I go to the training when I go over a character. I go to the practice range. It's just easier for me to show you the moves and abilities without having to, get people involved and things of that nature. So this will be our last DPS character. So as you see, your offense in the game of Overwatch, but just strictly DPS. So we're going to cover it now, all right? So we're going into it. This is a cool skin I got. We're going to take it into it. All right, so I would say the key with Tracer is she's probably one of the most mobile and agile characters in the game, meaning that she gets around pretty quickly. And also, she has only a few abilities, which is actually makes her, in my opinion, one of the easier characters to play. But to actually perfect her is probably on a medium to high side, right? Meaning as far as toughness. So real quick, F1 always shows you the moves and abilities. So real quick, left click is just shooting. Her Q, her special move is a bomb. We'll go over that. Her blink is left shift or right click. And then also recall is E, and I'll explain what those do, okay? So obviously, I'm going to show you a few things here. I like to do this. So for range, Tracer's not great at all. She can still hit from range, but you saw that was a full clip, right? Took 3 bars. Now let's do a full clip up close. Dead. Didn't even finish the clip. So Tracer, like some of the DPS characters or offensive characters, she's better close up, right? So let's go ahead and empty that clip and show you just what I mean, right? So let's go ahead and pretend like this dude's walking away. Bam. One full clip will take out an enemy. Training bot, that is. So if you're close. Now, another cool thing I like to do, let me empty this clip. Okay. So pretend this is still, I like this enemy. He moves back and forth. And that's his thing. So what we're going to do, right? Let's see. So what we're going to do here is where you're going to, pretend this is our target, right? So one thing I like to do to the enemy when I'm playing Tracer, which is super rare, this isn't one of my favorite offensive characters to play, by the way, is her her shift button is blink, which moves you in the direction you're moving. So if I'm moving forward, boom, it's going to move me forward. If I'm moving left, it's going to move me left faster. If I'm moving right faster. Okay? If I'm moving backwards faster. So you saw a blue streak, right? And as you can see, you got about a 3 to 4 second cooldown. Let's do another one. Yeah, about a 4 second cooldown right there. 3 to 4 second cooldown. So the cool thing I like to do sometimes, like let's pretend this guy's coming towards me, right? He's shooting at me. And I'm going to turn around. I'm going to be hitting him. He's going to turn around. I'm going to go back in front of him and hit him again, right? Like this isn't a very good idea, but you get the point because you actually, unlike this bot, yeah, I actually do. So you could teleport right through him. So you saw that, right? So you could teleport through him, boom, and then turn around and mess his face up, right? And why that's important is because if I teleport through him, boom, and then turn around real quick and mess his face up, then he's not going to know I've done that. Because when you hear Tracer blink, she might go forward, or she might go backwards, or she might go left or right. So you can definitely confuse your opponent with that tactic. Bah! And obviously if I'm more far away, then they're going to turn around and know I'm there. So that's when you use one of your other cooldowns on your blink to continue to doing that. So let me give you another for example on that. We'll wait for homie to respawn. So there he is, right? So let's say I pass through him, boom, and he sees me, bah, and then I pass through him again, brrr, boom, messed his face up, right? That's how we do it. So that's what I want to show you with the blink. Now, the next ability, Q, Pulse Bomb, is most effective if you put it on an enemy target, okay? And what I mean by that is when you place the Q, instead of putting it like, let's say I put it right here on this floor because this dude's running at me and he's going to run into it. That's not the most effective use of it, right? What you want to do is like you saw those two enemies passing, right? And say there's a whole group of enemies. Like say sometimes the team's grouped up on the point, on the checkpoint or the waypoint. One cool thing to do is like, right here, watch this. I'm going to put on homie right here, right? Boom. It's on him. I just killed two bots with that one bomb. And that's how it works. Her special is very strong. If you put it on a target, they're most likely going to die unless they're a tank. And then they'll probably still die, but there's a chance they might not. if they're in a bubble or if they have a shield up, you know, something of that nature, right? So we'll get the special built up again, and I'll show you just how, you know, just how that works, right? So we just get it built up here. And always make sure your clip's full with tracer, man, because if you get caught like if you just saw me with a half clipper, it's pointless. So just hit your R button if you don't roll out a full clip on something. Because see, if you got them shoot skills like me where you miss like half of your clip, then you're gonna have to have a full clip when you're up close. So that one died. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna throw it on this dude again, right? I'm gonna try to do it to where I'm gonna show you guys a little bit better of an example. Maybe not. So this dude, bop. See, I missed him. See how, so it was on there, it took some of the health away, but nowhere near as effective as if it was on the target. So I'm gonna try to get my special up again. So obviously, just so you know, just like any other game, headshots obviously do more damage in this game, right? To give you a percentage, I wouldn't be able to do that because I don't really know. I don't want to say it's double, but let's just do it for example. Yeah, see, I emptied a full clip and he still had health left. Alright, so now we got special. I'm going to try it again. Now, we haven't went over the recall ability yet because we will, but I wanted to give you more of like some tactics to use. So that only killed one. And another thing I want to point out, if you put your bomb on somebody, do not stand next to the target. Try to run away from the target. Try to slap it on them and then you know, blink out of the way. Which I use my right click button for her blink, which is her shift ability. So the next ability we're going to talk about is recall. So as you can see, I got 142 health right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get full health, and then I'm going to let this guy shoot me, and I'm going to show you something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let him hit me, and then I'm going to jump off that cliff. And then I'm going to hit my recall button, which is E. Okay? So watch this. I'm going to get hit. I'm going to jump off the cliff. I'm going to hit E, and I got 142 health again. So if you guys rewind the video and watch that again, I'm going to do it again too. But basically how it works is it goes back in time. Does it say how much travel back in time to your previous location and health? So it doesn't give you a specific amount of time, but obviously the window is very short. It doesn't. You can't travel back, 30 seconds ago to when you had full health. It doesn't work like that. It's literally probably, if I had to guesstimate, anywhere from a 5 to a 7-second window. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take more damage, and I'm gonna jump off. I had 94 health. So as you can see, I had full health. So it's literally got to be about a 5-second window, if that. So we'll do it one more time so I can show you. So I'm getting shot, and then I jump off. I hit E, right? And so what it does is replenish your health, and it takes you back to where you're at. Now, it's got about a 12-second cooldown. I'll check the cooldown again when we jump off this time. But I'm going to show you another trick to do. So if you are running, let's say I'm up on top level, right? I'm up on top level right here. And then this enemy sees me, right? I can just jump off, and I'm going to be behind him now. Well, not in that example, but you see what it did, right? So it took me back about 5 seconds. But that's a good tactic to use. If you're up on a higher level, or you're somewhere where you can jump off the side of a cliff, right? Like I'm right here. I see homie. I'm like, oh snap! It's gonna take me back up. That's a friendly bot, so I can't attack it. But I just wanted to show you an example of like when you're up somewhere high, you can jump off the cliff, right? And you can also use your dash, right? So I'm gonna show you your dashing ability. Like I want to get over there. Boom! You can do it. So you can travel in the air, which is kind of dope. Yep. So there was a bad example, but you can use all three in a row like that and travel a distance. So like another one, right? So I did that one, right? Did this one. All right, now I want to jump to that one. So Tracer's very mobile is basically what I'm getting at with this. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I jumped too far. So make sure. Apparently, they gave me my special. So again. So So the distance that you throw the bomb, as you just saw, I wanted you to see that. It's not very far. I was aiming up, and you're talking, what's that? Maybe 10 yards, maybe 10-yard distance, right? So I was aiming for one of these dudes. So let's get him up. So let's do a full clip. So it did kill him, but not as fast. And I reloaded, so it took a full clip. Now watch this. See, I got 40. So it takes half a clip. So it is double. So basically, you got to think double, right? So you do double damage given headshots versus body shots. See, I'm going to use the rest of this clip. Yep, see, half damage. Yep, half damage. Now, I'm going to try to launch this one on this dude just to get a range distance. Try aiming it up. Not even, dude. Look at that. It's terrible. Distance is like, maybe that's 5 yards. Shit, 7 yards maybe. But it's not that far. So you really want to be up on the target. Because, again, she's close range anyways. All right? So let me show you headshots at a distance with her, right? So if I'm getting all headshots, look at that. I'm not doing nothing for damage, right? But if I'm all up in his grill, done. He's GG. So it's really important that if you like the range characters, don't play Tracer. If you like to be up in people's grillies, Tracer is your character. Reaper is your character, okay? It just depends on your play style. I would say Tracer's a little bit more mobile than Reaper is, but Tracer has more, or Reaper has more, like, he can go further distances. Like, he could teleport up there if he wanted, right? Whereas, like, Tracer, let me try. So you can't travel up, as you can see. So you can't travel up. It's literally just dashing across. So definitely Reapers can get into further distances, but Tracer can definitely get across this as a long jump. And then go back, right? I'm going to try to see this distance. I want to see this distance on this character, on this special. I want to try to aim it up. I wonder if aiming it up matters at all. Let me see. Let's do it. I mean, even if you're aiming it like that, like at a, what do you call that? A 75-degree angle, maybe an 80. I mean, it's just not getting the distance, man. So it's really close range. You want to put it on a target so they can potentially kill another target. And obviously your dash ability, you know, you want to be able to utilize that and learn some combo tricks with that and shooting people in the face. So boom, turn around, bah, done. He's GG'd. This homie's getting out. Ooh, double kill. Double kill. So that's pretty much it for Tracer. Real simple. She's only got the 4 abilities. Left click, guns. Right click, dash, or shift, whichever one. And then you go back in time, get your health back. And then her special ability is Q, which is the pulse bomb that you want to put on a target. That pretty much sums it up for Tracer. You guys can catch me on YouTube. You can look me up, Beats4President or BEATS. I do Overwatch videos. You can catch me on my streams on Twitch. And if you have any suggestions for content, I'm always open for suggestions. So please hit me up. I appreciate all the views, all the subscriptions to my videos and my Twitch. Everybody and all the support. This is for you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks. All right, cool.